Okay, welcome to Learn, Earn and Connect with New. And welcome to the new economic evolution of the world.
The new economic evolution of the world. An advanced training in financial and investment literacy. This is a global investment portfolio and the opportunity to receive part of the profits of the most profitable industries and businesses in the world. CryptoUnit program and a monthly growing bonus transfers to your account. New, a profitable business in the system of multi-level crowd investing. This is at least 15% of the financially educated population of the planet in the near future. This is peace, prosperity, wealth, longevity, and the health of planet Earth. We are new.
Welcome everybody, because we're having fun. Crisis? What crisis? We got growth. We got resilience. We've got a lot of things to offer at the Academy of the Private Investor, because the Academy shows you how to study, invest, and prosper in ways that you'll never ever learn from your formal education in schools. So, what's it all about? My name's Bob Fordham. I'm a new consumer community partner consultant, soon to be a manager, and currently studying in the Marathon MLCI 260, and I'm also a member for the Generals of the World for Peace. I'm a public speaker, private investor, entrepreneur, and I'm a loving father. I have 3 life memberships for local Australian football and sporting organisations, and I love to promote balance and energy inside my natural health, neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and hypnotherapy special business that I run. I'm a co-author of 3 natural health books as well. And I love helping as many people as I can to get what they want, so I get what I want in all aspects of life. A great Zig Ziglar quote there. And especially in areas of personal development and financial longevity. I'm also very passionate about sustainability and the triple bottom line for a brighter future for our planet, which is community, economy, and environment. We only get one lifetime in this dimension, at least. So we've got to make the most of it. And we have the ability to create the life that we want on our terms, if we make the right choices and build the right relationships over time. So my story spans some 40 odd years in business. Most of that has been self-employed, never been unemployed, self-employed. And as a businessman, I've had lots and lots of successes and lots of failures, but I've never, ever given up. I've always had a thirst and a quest for knowledge. And what I've realized by applying the knowledge that I've gained over those years, it leads you down different pathways. And I've found majority of the time, there was something that was just missing from my journey. And that I have discovered over the last number of years has been financial literacy. The ability to identify good investments. What is inflation? What is the being on the right side of compounding interest, not the wrong side of compounding interest, which we all fall into in many cases. So before we get into the presentation, just like to present this compliance and risk disclaimer. EIPs are the educational information products that we will discover today. MLCI, which is the multi-level crowd investing, category changing marketing strategy that you'll hear a whole lot more of in years to come. The CRU, another CryptoUnit internal points for tokens and digital analogy, a juggernaut of an investment fund, which also you'll hear a lot more about in the years to come. So please note, We do not sell and we do not have a license to sell shares or tokens. All countries have their own rules for the sale of financial products, and we comply with the laws in each and every country lawfully. Most countries allow the sale of information products without a special license. And we offer you the opportunity to participate in wealth building training, which provides the fundamental principles on which wealth is created and, importantly, maintained. We do not provide financial or investment consultations, not quite just yet, because this company is also working on an international license to be able to do so, but that's down the track. And please do your own due diligence or request confirmation from a licensed accountant or financial advisor in your area for compliance with the requirements in your local state or country. And please make sure that the specialist you engage has also done their 100% due diligence so they can give you the right financial advice. So what are we going to learn today? At this meeting, we will look in the first part about investment thinking and the importance of the role of the Academy of the Private Investor and the role of financial literacy. We will discover the VIP Club of the Private Investor, its growth prospects, the bonuses for participants of the club, and why you should invest in your future self today. Global CRU portfolio. More on that exciting information coming up soon. Multi-level crowd investing, MLCI business model, like I just mentioned, is a category-changing strategy that is sweeping the planet. Business trainings for partners, because we back up all this education with support and training. New economic evolution of the world. What is new and what are the plans for this company? And in the second part of our meeting, we will inform you of the basic financial education and first steps in business education as well. So what is the Academy of the Private Investor? It was founded in 2011 by the man in the blue suit, Andrei Karatov, one of Russia's most colorful entrepreneurs of all time, and has recently been elevated into their encyclopedia of all-time most famous entrepreneurs. Andrei burst out of the blocks in the 80s and 90s when the Berlin Wall fell down, and he has gone on to create the Academy of the Private Investor, which is an online portal which has over 9 years of expertise. It has grown to over 1.4 million users in 176 countries. And Andrei has a dream. He has a goal to achieve the Academy's teachings of up to 15% or more of the world's population in financial literacy from the Academy. Teachers of up to 23 years of experience in investment and financial fields. We provide you with practical studies in areas of finance, investment, and personal growth, and real case studies, group lessons, and individual coaching and mentoring like you've never received ever before. So what is investment thinking? As I mentioned earlier, investment thinking covers a whole gamut of the financial world. It's about when presented with opportunities, what do you do with them? Are they sustainable? Should I say yes? Should I say no? What are the inflation rates? How do they affect my bank account? What are the assets that I have? How do I gain leverage on my money? What are some good investments? What are some bad investments? This sort of thinking is what the Academy will help you to identify throughout your financial journey. And this is important because we only get this one lifetime, and it's the choices and the relationships and the knowledge that we acquire that determines our lifestyle. So Robert Kiyosaki, some 20 odd years ago, wrote the Cash Flow Quadrant series of books. You may know Robert from the Rich Dad, Poor Dad series. In his books, Robert talks about the 4 segments of the cash flow quadrant, And on the left-hand side, you are an employee. And look, there are over 90% of the world are employed either gainfully or they're not happy in what they're doing. They become just over broke because they are selling their time for money. They are creating somebody else's dreams. And there are a lot of great services with a lot of great people doing a lot of great things. However, as we've just discovered, once again, with this latest pandemic that's around, our financial world has collapsed in many, many areas. And it is not sustainable. It is a model that is not suited for the 21st century and beyond. So years ago, I discovered how to be self-employed. And this is where you work for yourself. And it too has its challenges. You start to learn, you need to start to leverage not only your time, but also your money. Because if you don't go to work, most cases, you don't get paid. And again, I realized over my journey that I was time poor. I was forever doing things that I didn't really have a heart in doing. And it was a struggle. And those things are part of the education that you can improve. And this is where 10% of the money only is owned by 90% of the people. So as a businessman on the right-hand side of the quadrant, or businesswoman, you discover that you can leverage your time, create a business, and have people working for you. And it has its pluses and its minuses as well. But you just start to discover that this business can run when you are not there, if you have the right people around you with the right knowledge. And you also discover that there are some incredible investments out in the world where you can actually leverage your time and leverage your money, where money works for you in smarter ways. And this is where 90% of the money is owned by 10% of the people. And at the Academy of the Private Investor, we want to change these ratios to spread wealth out more evenly and create the better lifestyle for you on your terms. So let's look at the level of financial literacy throughout the world. A number of years ago, Standard & Poor's is a company that you may know in the trading world as the S&P 500. They took a survey of over 150,000 people around the world and adults and surveyed them in the level of their financial expertise. And it showed some absolutely gobsmacking statistics. Only in the Scandinavias were there 70+% or more had people with financial literacy. And in some of the other countries like Canada, United States, Australia, New Zealand, parts of Europe and the United Kingdom, Germany, and a few places in Scandinavias and in Asia, they had 50% or more financial literacy. But the most concerning statistics came when this showed that over 3/4 of the world's population had 50% or less financial literacy. And in some countries, there was no survey because they didn't know how to fill out the survey or couldn't read or write. So this is a very much a concerning area of our lifestyle and a true pandemic of the 21st century that the Academy wants to arrest. So we have a solution. What's the point of whinging about it all the time? We are part of the solution, not part of the problem. We offer you personal growth. We offer you investment courses like you've never had before, business education, real life trainings and courses aimed at self-development to help you to make you feel good, prestigious behaviors and education programs helping you to goal set and planning, improving financial literacy, formation of investment thinking, and learning different business building methods and strategies for long-term generational wealth. There are many, many people that have applied this education already into their lives and have become successful entrepreneurs inside the Academy. Just like Andrew Twelvetree from the Philippines, who a former expat Aussie from Adelaide, a civil engineer, a mumpreneur like Carmen Walker from the Sunshine Coast, Julie O'Callaghan from Brisbane, a real estate entrepreneur, and Stuart Whitney, a marine biologist from the Sunshine Coast. These individuals are some of the many individuals now that are giving back to their beloved communities, because for a majority of them, it's not about the money. It's about creating generational wealth for themselves and their families, and giving back and supporting to others and building a business. So what is the VIP club of the private investor? There are many VIP clubs around the world. One in particular, like the Berkshire Hathaway group of companies run by Warren Buffett. People pay up to $220,000 per year just to go to Warren's annual general meeting. Why would anybody be able to pay that amount of money? Because they get the ability then to network with people that attend, pick Warren's brains for the future and what the company has plans for and the activities. And this is something that the VIP clubs from around the world can offer you: special rewards, special upgraded bonuses. So at the VIP club at the Academy of the Private Investor, you won't pay anywhere near $220,000 per year. You, for as little as $10 US, $15 Australian, for a couple of cups of coffee and maybe even a scone, you will learn how to gain knowledge from the Academy that provides you with real results in practice. And as a VIP club of the private investor, you are a member of an elite club. You gain discounts in the products of up to 75%. You are also offered exclusive offers, financial investments and offers that for your future self, and access the CryptoUnit program and its bonuses. More on that shortly. Additional income streams. A number of weeks ago, our teams got together and we identified up to 17 income streams at one time today, available right now in real time. And in the next 3 to 6, 12 months, we will be adding further income streams. Incredible bevy of opportunity. And participation in closed and monthly and summary meetings. These meetings are very refreshing. You get your say and you actually get to know what's going on inside the company that you have co-ownership of. And this is a very, very refreshing behavior not seen in a lot of commercial opportunities.
The best online project for investment education and training of private investors. The Academy of a Private Investor. Started in 2011, it is the most effective system of training of private investors. Trainers of the Academy of a Private Investor have up to 20 years experience in private investing. They share only practical experience. Goal of the project? To give a full understanding of the science of investing. At the Academy, you will learn how to create a major revenue of more than $1 million in 5 to 10 years. Having a small monthly income from $100 to $1,000 per month, you will understand how you can get 1,000% return from your investments per year or even more. Thanks to the knowledge gained in the Academy, you will not only create millions of capital, but also realize your wildest dreams and goals. Join the team of progressive people and get a gift that is highly demanded in the market.
A great little video about some of the activities around the Academy. Just recently in Australia, in fact in Southport in Queensland on the Gold Coast, the Academy of the Private Investor opened up one of its first international offices. And we are very proud of that fact. So there is an academy here in Australia that you can go and gain more knowledge, get support, hire rooms, use the tools and resources that are available. And another one is the Genius of Finance. This is an incredible strategy. It's a game that's been played over the last 3 or 4 years, and we are rolling that out in a product inside the Academy as a desktop, mobile version, and even a modified board game as well. They'll be rolled out across the globe over 2020 and beyond. So let's look at some of the EIPs, the Education Information Programs. As an EIP beginner, just say, yes, we give you a free course, the 8 Rules of the Private Investor. This is our foundational course that you can apply in real life, real time. And it is an incredible 5 lessons actually inside the 8 rules. And they come in both PDF form and video form. As you upgrade to the EIP beginner package, you can gain more wealth and education in these basics, elementary educations, and the full array of educational programs. So EIPs, educational information products, are valued at 1 unit equaling $1 USD. And as a VIP club member, you gain incredible discounts on these programs. 50 units up to 10,000 units are available to you. And for participants of the VIP club, you get gifted the incredible CRU points bonuses, which are available and to help you to hit the ground running in your investment portfolio. So what is the CryptoUnit program? It is a project of innovative training program that opens the door for anyone to learn and become a co-owner of the CRU global portfolio, even with minimal resources. And the CryptoUnit project has been registered in Delaware, US. In March 2019, when it began, it had been growing in a very basic form since 2014, where Andre started the program off with $26,000 US. And by early March, in 2019, had accrued over $12 million in assets. And as it progressed through 2019 towards the early 2020, we entered into the Ethereum blockchain. We didn't find it fast enough. So we've gone on to create our own blockchain. And in early May of this year, the second phase of the program was rolled out, because we have a 3-phase program for the CRU spanning some 300 years. And in early March, we also created our own internal exchange, which for members to trade peer-to-peer with their CRU points.
Happy birthday, CryptoUnit program. 3, 2, 1, go. We have liftoff. Big changes begin with one small step. On March the 30th, 2019, Andrei Havratov, CEO of the Academy of a Private Investor and New Consumer Community, presented his program for the creation of a global investment portfolio in different segments of the investment market. It was found profitable and was supported by people from more than 150 countries of the world. Within the first year of the program, more than 600,000 people worldwide received quality education in investing, took part in mass events held by the company, and became owners of CRU points equivalent to shares in the global investment portfolio. Only by pooling together the capital of program partners, we managed to create assets in various investments market segments and become co-owners of businesses with a high return on investment. Gold mining, Ghana, Zambia, production of synthetic diamonds, filmmaking industry, TV series, The Miners, Basalt Innovative Technologies, resort real estate in Phuket and in Krasnodar region, the restaurant chain, Sushi Master. In 1 year of work, we have opened 37 restaurants in several major cities in Russia, Kazakhstan and Belarus. We are planning to open 1,000 more restaurants around the world. There is a total of 20 different projects already yielding a monthly profit, and CryptoUnit program itself is divided into several parts and phases, each of which ends up showing record-breaking performance. performance. March the 30th, 2019, the launch of CryptoUnit program, and as early as April the 3rd, 2019, the transition to the second stage of development. May the 8th, 2019, the start of the allocation of bonuses within the loyalty program. November the 13th, 2019, the first accrual of the Profi bonus. January the 8th, 2020, the transition to the second part of development. January the 15th, 2020, CRU token enters Ethereum blockchain. February the 29th, 2020, the value of the global investment portfolio is estimated at $379,780,000. March the 9th, 2020, the first CRU points are released and the internal exchange between program participants is launched. Within the first year, overall, more than 15.5 million units have been allocated in bonuses under the loyalty program and the Profi bonus, and the total number of partners in the company has almost reached 1.5 million. The implementation of CryptoUnit program will result in the issue of 80 billion CRU, 10 billion of which will be retained to ensure liquidity. When the value of the project's assets will be more than $100 trillion, CryptoUnit market value will reach more than $1,250 for one CRU. By the end of the program, the Profi bonus is expected to be within the range from $1 to $50 for one CRU. Now you are ever close to completely changing your life. CryptoUnit program is one small step towards your well-being and one huge leap for mankind. Start acting. The time has come.
I love that little video. It gives me flashbacks of New Delhi, India, October 2019, and some of those scenes that you see at Eventi, which is our company's 5-year celebrations. Myself and 17,500 people from over 130 countries attended the Indira Gandhi Stadium, and it was an incredible 2-day event. But not only that, myself and a bunch of 20 odd other Aussies, we jumped on a bus and we had a 5-day mystery tour around India. It was a great little holiday, and it was the start of a journey that you too can be involved in, because as we know, it's not just about making money, it's about having fun, building relationships and experiencing the cultures. And our company has plenty of culture, I can assure you. So the CryptoUnit program is worth in excess of 474.7 million units today, as reported in early August in our summary and reporting meetings. And updating some of these slides is a real effort, because everything is changing and growing on a daily basis. The Sushi Master restaurant chain has now got 39 restaurants and making profit. In the lockdown situation, don't even know what to call it anymore, but it is specializing in home deliveries. And the company has a full food plan, so to speak, to open up franchises around the world in the next 10 years. We also have a very proud aspect of our portfolio, and it's very, very comforting to know that up to 3/4 of that portfolio is made up of our gold reserves. We have equity in not only 4 gold mines, but we've just added a 5th gold mine in the Congo. So Russia, Tanzania, Ghana, and South Africa. And in the Russian leases alone, this has been independently surveyed by 2 independent survey teams, and confirming that we have over 850 ton of ore to extract over the next 10 to 20 odd years. And today we are stockpiling some of those reserves. And gold is hitting record prices, and so too is the CryptoUnit program values. We are also heavily involved in the synthetic diamond production. This is an incredible technology that can offer natural diamond production within 3 to 4 days. High quality, multifaceted diamonds that can be used in the fine jewelry manufacturing, industrial drilling and cutting, medical equipment, optical lenses and applications, electronic microprocessors, incredible area there, and mobile and the space technology race. This is an area that we can excel in, and we are already hitting the ground running, developing the synthetic diamond mine, sorry, the diamond production. No more blood diamonds for the planet. The film industry, as we just seen a little snippet, in that we have 3 movie production companies, including the Kit Marvel group, which has been involved in over 15 successful projects working with Marvel Technologies. And soon to be released in late 2020, Dragon Man, the Asian martial arts superhero, will be released across cinemas in China and India and the rest of the world. So we are very, very proud of this aspect, because it's not just about films, it's about the merchandising and the global branding of our projects inside this strategy. We also have another amazing innovative technology that we have equity in. It's called Innovative Basalt Technologies. And the good old next door neighbor's mowing the lawn. Good on him. Hope it doesn't impede too much. But anyway, basalt fiber thread. This basalt is a universal building material and it doesn't rust. We have the ability to create multifaceted Don't you love progress and life living in the burbs? Okay, so the basalt has high anti-oxidation resistance, high anti-radiation resistance, higher strength, up to 3 times the strength of steel, and is super eco-friendly to produce and is much more economical to produce. So it is an incredible $2.5 trillion growing market that we can make products for anything from in boats, cars, space technology, renewable energy areas like solar panels, piping, and more so in the concrete reinforcement area. So basalt is a product that is covering the Earth's surface of up to 30%. It comes from volcanoes and it is in huge supply. And like I mentioned earlier, we have commenced our own blockchain and data mining projects. This is where we will be creating our own security token, stable coin, and utility token. And we are weeks, if not days away from receiving SEC, Security and Exchange Commission approvals to get started with our cryptocurrencies. And we've also embarked upon our first phase, data mining, sourcing out influence inside the social media world. And this has already added millions of contacts into our data mining mega brain. And we have a strategy including digital doubles and smart marketplace to come. This is the future of global marketing and branding. And just when we thought that was gobsmacking enough, we are creating our own loyalty program. It's an innovative program, an application for entrepreneurs, which allows you to interact with customers and merchants through your own personal account, accruing discounts and lifestyle royalty bonuses through a unique rewards program. UGain will be launching around September 15th, and it is part of our co-ownership strategy. So not only will you receive income from the rewards and from referrals, but you'll also eventually be paying dividends from the CryptoUnit program, which owns the UGain Inc. company, which will also see it launching very, very soon onto the US stock markets and beyond. So we have 20 plus sectors of the investment market. Education, multi-level crowd investing development sector, we've covered those. The sector for equity participation in business and via co-ownership. This is the startup company area of the stock market. a multi-trillion-dollar area. Great ideas coming to the planet or for commerce. That's where we have been involved in helping companies like Fiverr, Uber, CrowdStrike, and many more coming into the market sectors. Health and longevity sector, because what's the point of having all this wealth and money if you are not looking after your number one wealth, which is your health? So we have heavily invested in the health and longevity sector for future longevity. The innovative transport development sector. This has been an exciting journey over the last 5 or 6 years, and we have successfully crowdfunded and helped this company, the Innovative Technologies, String Rail Technologies, to crowdfund over $150 million worth of equity. And we own 2.7 billion pre-IPO shares in this company, which will be launching onto the world stage in Dubai 2021 World Expo. The banking sector, stock markets, forex markets, cryptocurrency markets, these areas are multi-trillion dollars per day areas. $6 to $7+ trillion are transferred each and every day across many stock markets around the world. The insurance sector, the real estate sector, as we just seen, we have resort development land in Phuket in Thailand and in the Crimea in Europe. Innovative development sector, agriculture and farming development. We love food. We love good, clean, fresh water, and we are developing and stimulating economies around good farming practices with healthy foods, not the GMO rubbish that the world has succumbed to over the last 100 years. Sector for entrepreneurial, cooperative and development and social sector, like we've just seen. The science sector, because everything is science on this universe. And the culture sector with movies and branding, like we've just seen. Precious and semi-precious metals and stones in the basalt and diamonds and others. Space development. We want to become one of the world's biggest suppliers to the space race in 2020, 2025, 2030, sorry, tongue twisting, over the next 10 to 15, 50 years, whatever it takes, we will be at the forefront of this technology. And most importantly, the charity sector. This is where our hearts lie. We are preferred members for the World's Generals for Peace. And Andrei Karatov, our CEO, is also been awarded their Dove of Peace Medal in 2019 and is also their chairman for their financial arm. And we also have developed a deaf community department inside the Academy and are very proud to help give back to people who need resources and benefits right now. So what does the CryptoUnit program provide you? It provides you with co-ownership of the CRU global portfolio and some of the projects we've just looked at. It will provide you, and has been for the members existing, monthly loyalty program and Profi bonuses that are being paid out on a regular basis. And as the CryptoUnit program grows, so do our bonuses. Regulated and transparent financing. We have a crack legal team that is helping us to speed up our projects. And we have been recently internationally audited by Ernst & Young from the UK. So this is very refreshing, and you can gain access to these reports in our monthly meetings. The CRU value growth due to increase in assets. As we've just seen, this program is a resilient hedge fund-like program that is growing in value on a daily basis. Possibility of circulation of the CRU into global merchandising. This is phase 3 of our program, and it is already setting its sights into the superannuation, the banking sector, the trading world. This is where the big boys play, and this fund will be offered on their prescribed lists one day. Step-by-step guide. How do you be involved in the Academy? Just say yes. We will give you a free registration. Figure out the details later. Step 2 is become a member of the VIP club and receive bonuses. Own $10 per month of US and gain these bonuses. It's nothing, $10 a month. Choose the right EIP as you can upgrade for the education packages, and you take the teachings and take action, because applied knowledge is power, and you go for it. Do you want to earn by learning right now? Well, you can by learning the multi-level crowd investing model. You can gain access to training, home business development, be your own boss, be your own employee, work online, offline. It's your choice. Create unlimited revenue income streams, international business, fast realization of your dreams, and have the opportunity to earn many incomes over the next 1 to 5 years or more. The investment business model sees you learning about investment consulting and training, investment instruments and co-ownership, and the opportunity to increase your capital quickly. You have an asset management system that you learn how to maintain assets, and the opportunity to create even more assets from up to 1 million or more over the next 2 to 5 years and beyond. And you feel good inside our prestigious business model. What are some of the achievements since 2014 of the Academy and the new economic evolution of the world? We have over 750,000 plus partners worldwide, business operations in 175 countries lawfully, keyword, 71 achievers to rank president. And we also have 20,000 plus high rankers, including myself and others inside the Academy. We speak 13 languages. In fact, we can add one more, because myself and a number of people inside the Academy are developing sign language. So there's another one. 110 million units have been paid out in network bonuses and commissions over this period. We have achieved 1.4 plus million registrations in 5 years. And again, the stories of success keep on coming. We have Celia Duck, Shane Bose, Harin Harun, and Anastasia. These individuals have all applied their knowledge from the Academy into their real lives and created great futures for themselves. Just like Celia, a loving grandmother from Brisbane, her and her husband Graham have carved out one of the largest organizations inside our organization. Shane Bose from Melbourne, who has been an entrepreneur and a good mate of mine for many, many years. A very savvy investor and business person who has now dedicated his life towards the Academy and its teachings, and especially to his beloved Samoan community. Harin Harun, one of the young guns of our organization. Harin is a forensic accountant by trade, and he has now been elevated to deputy chairperson of our financial arm and is one of the most popular presenters inside our Academy. We also have Alina and Annette, another couple of young ladies that are forging their way in the Academy and have been around for many years developing their skills. They are currently living in the UK. Marshall Nirazima, a computer scientist from South Africa. Neil Morrison, a loving grandfather and entrepreneur from New Zealand, who is distantly related to the Trevivic family, the people that created the steam engine and sold the technology hundreds of years ago to the Stevenson family, and have missed out on all those royalties. So Neil's mission is to never, ever, ever miss out on a good opportunity ever again. We have Rita Ashen from Brisbane, a loving grandmother, and she likes to call herself a crypto nut, giving back with her expertise and her knowledge inside the academy. Nessa from Iman, another health entrepreneur, and Sharon Fairful and her husband have created this business starting with only $10 from Perth. They found themselves time poor, having run a successful building industry for many years. So they are now working smart, not harder, and have created huge organizations around the world. So what are the advantages of the MLCI business? You can start a business from home, be your own boss, start your international business from scratch, just like Sharon. Unlimited earnings potential, multiple income streams, unique business model, and massive leverage across the entire network. This is one of the more pleasing aspects that I have enjoyed, because I'm now networking and building relationships with hundreds, if not thousands of people inside our organization across many, many countries. And when the borders are opening up and we can travel, I will look forward to shaking hands, giving big hugs to those people, and enjoying the fruits of our labor and enjoying the time that we have together inside the academy and its events. So what is our mission of the new economic evolution of the world? It is all about global wealth distribution. We want to provide you with security and protection. We want to help others, as many as we can. And this is another pleasing aspect of the academy. It's all about supporting each other. No matter whether you're upline, downline, wherever you are and whoever's team, it doesn't matter. We want to help everyone, because when you give, you get more, and you have more and gain more, because you then start to realize that the energy that you produce creates prosperity and happiness. And you feel good about realizing your dreams and achieving the goals and designing the life you desire on your terms. So how do we do that? As a refresher, remember that this unique business model comes with education, co-ownership, and business to pursue what you love to do in the world. And these are some of the most outstanding individuals that have been elevated into the Presidential Council, which is also responsible for both regional and local councils around the world. These are successful individuals like Cam, Dr. Lydia, and Havinder Singh, who have developed huge Asian and US organizations, and they love giving back. Zemelia is from Kakistan. Aman's Munich, who is the company's greatest income earner. And Aman started his career as a hotel clerk and is now one of the most popular presenters inside our academy. Andrew Hawkes from Australia and New Zealand. He represents the Oceanic region and is a tireless worker for this cause. Dragos and Petru from Moldova and Italy. Petru was a former electrician. And then we have another young gun, our beloved Milia Sergikova, who keeps all these individuals in line as being the chairperson for the Presidential Council out of the UK. And lastly, but not leastly, Andrei Karatov, the colorful entrepreneur that has a dream. He wants to create 1 million millionaires. And Andre will achieve that with the support of the 1.4+ million partners and his beloved presidential, regional, and local council support. So how do you become part of our project? Like I said earlier, it's simple. Just say yes, register, get verified, prove that you are a real person with the KYC, know your customer, and the AML, anti-money laundering regulations from the European Economic Union. Participate and implement your teachings, because there's plenty to get stuck into. And as a present for doing all that, we will give you, only for a short time, 150 CRU points after you complete your registration into the VIP club. And then you can hit the ground running. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we will provide you with free investment literacy and MLCI business training, 7 p.m. in your time zone worldwide, across 25 plus countries and 12 different languages. So what will be your decision? You can leave everything as it is, and that's okay. We understand. We respect your choice. However, if you're something that's yearning inside your belly, is there something that you're not quite happy with? Are you missing something in your life? Are you sick of going down that self-sabotage way time and time again? We've all done it. We've all experienced high highs and low lows. So today you have the opportunity to create a financial and investment education platform. You can be involved in multiple sources of passive income for life. Think about those words, passive income for life. Hands up who has passive income for life. I know I have, and the 1.4 million members also. So what are you doing? What are you doing about it? Would you like passive income for life? Making money in your sleep? It's not easy, don't get me wrong. You have to put in the work, but you put the work in smartly to be a part of a like-minded community, leveraging other people's time, leveraging other people's knowledge, and gaining the support and respect that you deserve. The ability to create assets, the opportunity to leave a legacy. Very, very important. I can now leave a legacy for my family and my future generations, as do Shane, Carmen, Stuart, Celia, all the other thousands and hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs inside the Academy. So I would like to leave you with this little bit of inspiration from a great man by the name of Jim Rohn. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you will fall into someone else's plan. And guess what? They have planned for you, not much, as we learn the hard way. So I have a couple of questions for you. What do you want for your future? And what are you going to do about it today? Not tomorrow, now. What steps can you take to create a better future for yourself? Thank you for your attention. Please refer back to the person who invited you here. And we'll open it up and stop the recording for the tng-neew questions and answers and updates.